Well, it's the big gay. He sucks big dick. Look at me. Oh my God, man. What podcast is going to be this animated, bro? Look at this shirt, man. Everyone should own this shirt. Everyone. Monday Night Raw is tomorrow. I'm sure we're going to see a Ryback, a Big Show, a Social Outcast member. I know. Everybody should be wearing this shirt, man. ProWrestlingTees.com/off the script. I want you guys to do it right now. I made this shirt for you. Seriously. This is the people's shirt, bro. And I just got mine yesterday, and I couldn't wait to wear it on the show today. There you go. That's your fucking plug right there. I didn't even put it in the fucking intro like I usually do. I'm the intro, man. I'm the intro. Anyway, let me get ready. Is part 3 of number 100 of the number 1 fucking podcast in your subscription boxes right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script. Thank you guys for joining me on Sunday morning, wherever you may be. If you guys missed part 1 and part 2 of this monumental fucking weekend, links will be down in the description below. And as a gift to all of you, I gave you guys another reason to be a part of Team JD. PODBEAN.com. You guys are kicking ass on this already, man. Episode number 1 of another Off the Script podcast, man. This is going to be like a mini Off the Script, but you're not going to see me. We're going to sit down, we're going to talk wrestling, and it's going to be every Sunday via Podbean. I'm waiting to get approval for Stitcher and iTunes this week. I will let you guys know immediately when that goes through. But if you guys want more Off the Script, if you guys want more JD, I review Raw, I talk about Raw, I review Smackdown, I talk about Smackdown, I review NXT, and we're going to be doing mailbags very, very soon, question and answers on the podcast, man. Podbean.com. You can download the app. You could go right to the webpage and listen to it. I'll leave you the link in the description below. Make sure you guys go follow me. Make sure you guys go like it. We almost are at 1,000 plays. That's fucking fantastic, man. I couldn't be more happy about that, man. 1,000 plays. I want to get this thing with some steam behind it. So if you guys want to go check it out, listen on the go, listen while you're taking a shit, listen while you're making a cup of coffee and reading the newspaper in the morning, listen while you're watching ESPN Sports Center on mute as you're listening to JD talk about WWE, man. Listen on the bus to school, on the train to work, at the office, anywhere you are. You can now have Off the Script for free. Just download it, man. Download the app. Soon going to be on Stitcher and iTunes for you guys over on the Apple side of things, man. It's going to be fucking awesome, and Off the Script is going to grow in 2016. So link at the top of the description. Make sure you guys go check it out if you have not done so already. And thank you guys for a weekend full of support. I greatly appreciate it, and I love each and every one of you. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure you guys follow me all over social media. I'll be tweeting live during Monday Night Raw tomorrow, as always, with a review to follow the show, as always. We're 1 week away from the Royal Rumble. Going to be doing a lot of shit this week for the Royal Rumble, man. So stay tuned to the channel. You're not going to want to miss anything as far as Royal Rumble coverage goes. I'm going to have all the latest breaking news. There's going to be videos up. I'm going to be the Sean's View of YouTube, man. There's going to be videos going up all over the place. So make sure you guys tune in to the channel and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. All right? If you're not subscribed, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. I really don't understand what you're waiting for, all right? Now that that's all done, let's get into the news. All right? You guys are here for the news. You're not here for me bullshitting you. Oh, the big show. Love the shirt, man. I love the shirt. Love the shirt. Where's my fucking news at, bro? Oh, there you go. There you go, man. CM Punk. One of my all-time favorites. Ever since CM Punk left the WWE, everyone was curious what he was going to do next in his career. The fact that he signed with UFC in the late 2014 year and was training to transition to the Octagon excited a lot of people. Unfortunately, a shoulder injury has pushed back his fight until sometime later this year. And there's been a lot of talk about who Dana White would select to be Punk's first opponent in the UFC. All right? White has recently said on TSN with Michael Landsberg, and he finally revealed the plan for who CM Punk will fight in his UFC debut. White had the following to say on the plan for Punk's first opponent. I'm bringing Mikey Gall, and he's going to fight a kid named Michael Jackson. Yes, you heard that correctly. Mikey Gall is going to fight a kid named Michael Jackson. Apparently he rose from the dead. I don't know. But Michael Jackson going against Mikey Gall. They're going to fight on the prelims on February 6th. February 6th? That's a familiar date. I think a birthday's on that day. I'm not sure whose day of birth that is, but I'll figure it out. On Fight Pass, and if he wins that fight, Mikey Gall will fight CM Punk, and CM Punk will be there to fight to watch this fight go down. All right. White told Landsberg all this late-breaking information. Gall has commented on the possibility of facing Punk in an interview, which you can find somewhere on the internet. I don't have the link for it, but there is an interview with Gall and his aspirations, hopefully, to fight Punk one-on-one sometime this summer. Mikey Gall had this to say about fighting CM Punk in the future. I haven't heard from Dana White. I'm hoping I'm around. And I think they're still trying to figure things out. Now I'm starting to get the buzz. And people are sending me these articles. My phone's been blowing up with websites posting how I'm probably going to be his opponent. I only hope. I hope, man. That's what he said. Mikey Gall said this about Dana White. Also, thanks to Dana White, who finally revealed the plan for CM Punk's first opponent in UFC, the MMA and wrestling world finally has a date for CM Punk's first fight, as well as who it will most likely be against. We mentioned Mikey Gall. Dana White appeared on the Toucher and Rich show in Boston to promote UFC Fight Night 81. During the interview, he revealed when we can expect Punk's debut in UFC. Below is what White had to say during the interview, and I quote, "The CM Punk fight is probably going to be in June," White said. UFC 199 is what I'm thinking. The guy has never fought. He's just starting training, and this is a tough business to get into, White said. When Brock Lesnar came into the UFC, he had a serious wrestling pedigree, and not just WWE wrestling, legit collegiate wrestling. CM Punk doesn't have any of that, so it's going to be tough for him. That's actually very smart because UFC 200 is set to be a major event for the company. There is a risk that Punk may not win his first fight, so putting him in that setting may not be the best idea for Dana White, if indeed it does go poorly. Punk's debut is going to be extremely hyped and transcends two major promotions in all of the sports entertainment business. Now we just have to wait and see if Mikey Gall will defeat Michael Jackson at UFC 196. This is very interesting, man. I am excited for CM Punk. I can't wait to see CM Punk fight. I've been a big fan of what CM Punk has brought to the table, not only in WWE, but trying to make that excuse me! Holy shit! Holy shit, sneezing. Not cutting it out, people. Shit happens. I've been a big fan of CM Punk and what he has done for, a lot of people out there, man. Trying to go from WWE to UFC, the attitude that he's had, the no bullshit attitude that he's had. He left the WWE on, the way that he did, and he's going to do what he wants to do. He's going to go out there and put his mind to something, and he's not giving up. There's been people reporting, and there's been people speculating when you're going to come back to the WWE. Enough with the WWE talk. Punk is not coming back to the WWE. He is going at this 100%. If he fails, he fails. But Punk is the type of guy, if, you've seen anything at all through the years, he's going to be that type of guy. or has been that type of guy, that if he wants to do something, he's going to do it, and he doesn't give a shit about what anybody says. And I'm fucking excited for him. I'm fucking proud for him. I can't wait to see him fight. It's going to be a big, big fucking deal. And like I've been saying, it's going to be great for both sides. It's going to be great for Punk. It's going to be great for Dana White and the UFC. Because pay-per-view buys are going to be fucking crazy. Dana White's going to make money. CM Punk is going to make money. Whoever he's fighting is going to make money. And it's just going to be an all-around big event. And the notoriety that WWE is still going to get from this, because CM Punk is a former WWE guy. You know? It's going to be a fucking awesome spectacle. Can't wait to see it happen. June is going to be very, very exciting. And I'm going to be reporting it every step of the way right here on my channel. CM Punk in the UFC. I know a lot of my guys who watch UFC probably want to see him get his ass kicked. But I'm going to be rooting for him, man. It's going to be very exciting to see another one of our WWE guys trying to make that step into the UFC. I was a big fan of Brock Lesnar. When he was there, I watched every fucking fight that he had. I was cheering for him. I remember me and my brother going to Buffalo Wild Wings and drinking beer and eating wings and just fucking cheering Brock Lesnar on. I was legit nervous when he was on the verge of losing several fights. And I was genuinely concerned when, you know, he had a few fights before he actually went out and had the diverticulitis scare. So I was very, very proud of Brock and what he did, and I'm going to be the same way with CM Punk, man. I can't wait to see it happen, and I think he's going to do very well. I'm very confident Punk is going to do well, and I hope he does well. And it's not only going to be good for him, it's going to be good for the entire UFC if he can make that jump successfully and continue at it, and I think Punk is going to do very well. As you are aware, unless you are a fucking caveman, John Cena is out for the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 32, and the foreseeable future with a torn rotator cuff that required surgery. The 15-time WWE World Champion elected to have shoulder surgery as soon as he could. It was performed by the doctors, the WWE doctors, I should say, and he had successful surgery last week. This is what he posted on Twitter. Day 6 post-operation. Movement is very good, but a giant chunk of cartilage was missing. This one may take a bit. Hashtag never give up. Now, this one may take a bit. Does that mean that his progress is slow due to the missing cartilage? That would put Cena's return closer to the 9-month timetable or even longer? Either way, John Cena is not going to be a major player in a WWE ring for at least 6 months. But there has been some speculation about Cena having an on-screen role on WWE television. The rumors are saying that Cena may not be able to wrestle at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, but he still may make an appearance, and that could lead to a role on WWE TV that keeps him out of the ring. Maybe the angle between Vince McMahon and Roman Reigns gets to a boiling point that will dissolve the authority from power, and John Cena comes into the authority, into the WWE as an authority figure after all is said and done. John Cena's going to miss WrestleMania. He's going to miss the Royal Rumble. He's going to be out until at least the summer. So that's the news on John Cena. I just wanted to give you guys an update and pretty much let you guys know and inform you how his surgery went and how his rehabilitation is going. As soon as he got out of surgery, a day after surgery, he's already trying to rehabilitate. So John Cena working towards getting back in a WWE ring. More than likely, he will be in Dallas for WrestleMania 32 and be with the company at such a grand event, which is probably going to be the biggest event in WWE history. Also, I did want to make one mention. I did make a mistake in Off the Script yesterday. Chris Amon was the one that pretty much said, put another Z-Pack on it to CM Punk. It was not Dr. James Magoon or Joseph. I don't know why I keep calling him James. Joseph the Goon Maroon. That was not the one who put the Z-Packs on CM Punk. I made a mistake. I apologize for that. One of you guys actually corrected me, and thankfully you did, because I really wasn't thinking yesterday because I was so fucking heated. It was Chris Amon with the CM Punk situation, not Joseph Maroon. Joseph Maroon will not clear Daniel Bryan, and I reported that on Off the Script yesterday, part 2, so if you guys want to go check that out, like I said, link is in the description below, okay? During Tuesday's Smackdown tapings, the United States Championship changing hands twice in 24 hours isn't the only major development to come out of this week's edition of the show. The current Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens have been in a physical war ever since Ambrose defeated Owens for the IC title at TLC in December. Since then, Owens has been on a vendetta to destroy the current champion, but Ambrose has matched his intensity, and only one match and decide who the better man is at this point. SmackDown was taped from Lafayette this week. During the show, Dean Ambrose challenged Kevin Owens to a last man standing match at the Royal Rumble for the Intercontinental title, and Kevin Owens accepted. Both men are likely going to be pulling double duty at the pay-per-view with the last man standing and the Royal Rumble match that will allow both men the opportunity to become the WWE Champion. WWE has shown over the last month that they are willing to be loose with the WWE Championships, since we've now seen 4 title changes over the last month. WWE is working to put the titles into the right hands before the road to WrestleMania truly gets underway. Both Ambrose or Owens could walk out of the Royal Rumble with at least some gold. So that match is going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait to see that transpire and unfold at the Royal Rumble. I think that may be the best. Obviously, it's going to be the best of the undercard matches before the Royal Rumble Battle Royal actually takes place. So Ambrose and Owens, last man standing for the Intercontinental Championship. It is official, and I can't wait to see it happen because, truly, this is the best feud that WWE has right now on television. So, looking forward to that. IC title, Owens, Ambrose, Rumble. It's going to be a fucking war, okay? So that is definitely going to happen. Sasha Banks hasn't been seen on WWE television since appearing on Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn in a match with Becky Lynch. A report came out last week that the Boss was nursing an undisclosed injury that she suffered in a match with Lynch many weeks ago. However, Banks quickly took to Tumblr to dismiss the reports. However, she has still not returned, and that is because her injury is not serious, but it is lingering enough that WWE doctors are letting her rest while WWE Divas champion Charlotte and Becky Lynch carry the Divas division going into the Royal Rumble. According to the PWInsider.com website, Sasha Banks has a nagging MCL injury, and her return date to the ring isn't until sometime in February. The belief is that Nikki Bella's injury, Natalya's ankle, Paige's concussion, and Banks' MCL issues, WWE wants to get all these women healed up in time for WrestleMania season. There is no word as of now what WWE has planned for the Divas division during WrestleMania 32, but it's very unlikely that there will be 2 matches. But that there is a likely situation that there will be 2 matches, I should say. Many WWE fans are anxiously awaiting WWE to book Banks versus Charlotte, but WWE will most likely book a tag team match of some sort to get the rest of the Divas locker room involved. I don't necessarily like that. I think certain divas need to be at the forefront, and not everyone, and I'm going to be completely honest with you here, not everyone deserves to be on WrestleMania. You know, if you worked your ass off all year, and you've been in the spotlight, and you've been on the majority of the television shows throughout the year, you should be on WrestleMania, okay? Natalya should not be on WrestleMania. She was hardly on fucking TV all year, you know? Alicia Fox should not be at WrestleMania. You know, and Eva Marie should not be at WrestleMania. You know, she was at WrestleMania a few years ago. People like that should not be at WrestleMania, you know? Tamina should not be at WrestleMania. She didn't do anything all year, you know? Highlight the divas that you put the spotlight on all year. Paige, Becky, Charlotte, Sasha, because of what she did in NXT, you know? Those divas should be highlighted at WrestleMania. Not everyone deserves to be on WrestleMania. You know, WWE doesn't need to force everyone on the show. If you haven't done anything all year on television, on live television, why should you be on WrestleMania? You know? WWE is going to fill this match half with part-time stars and half with the current roster locker room. So not everyone is going to be on the show. So hopefully the Divas and Charlotte, Sasha, you got Becky, and whomever else that they want in the division towards WrestleMania. Hopefully everybody, and Paige, hopefully everybody's healed from issues. I didn't even know Natalya had an ankle injury. I know Nikki's out. You know, Paige has been reportedly having concussion problems, and Sasha Banks is injured. She has a nagging MCL injury that's not too serious, but she will return in February. That's a lot of fucking injuries, man, to add to the Ortons, the Bryans, the Rollins, the Cenas, the Tyson Kids, the Itamis, the Stings. You know, everybody's fucking hurt. Everyone's hurt. It's fucking scary. It's really fucking scary. But hopefully everybody is ready by the time the Royal Rumble finishes and WWE can truly begin the road to WrestleMania with several pieces in place for where they want to go for WrestleMania, especially for the Divas, man, because you can't really have a revolution and a division with 2 fucking women. You really can't. And hopefully Sasha Banks is part of that going into WrestleMania season. More injury news. Add another one to the list I just mentioned. Many fans have been curious about the absence of Rusev from Monday Night Raw. During Alberto Del Rio's United States title defense against Kalisto, many were expecting the other three members of the League of Nations to interfere in the match to ensure Del Rio stayed the U.S. champion. However, Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev were nowhere to be seen, and Kalisto upset Del Rio in the surprise of the night to become the WWE United States champion. That's odd because Sheamus wrestled Ambrose earlier in the night, and Barrett wasn't even featured. However, there is confirmation and a confirmed reason why Rusev was not on Raw. On the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer radio show, Dave Meltzer mentioned that Rusev suffered a minor injury to his knee at a live event in Bossier City, Louisiana on Saturday night at a WWE live event. Despite there being yet another injury to a WWE superstar, the injury is confirmed to not be very serious, and he is expected to be in the Royal Rumble. So Rusev injured himself again. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Rusev, man. Every time he comes back, give him 3, 4, 5 weeks, he seems to injure himself again. But this one is not very serious, though confirmed, and he will be in the Royal Rumble. Finally, to end this week's Off the Script, there is news about Hulk Hogan and WrestleMania 32. Frankly, I don't care. I'm sure you guys don't care, and I'm not reporting it on Off the Script because it's not that big of a story. Okay? Hulk Hogan reportedly in talks with WWE to be at WrestleMania 32. It's not that big enough. Nobody fucking cares. I doubt he's going to have a major role in the show anyway. I'm not going to waste my time talking about it. All must be forgiven. People make mistakes. Hogan and WWE, I knew, were going to be working together again. WWE jumped the gun on everything, even though what Hogan did was completely fucking wrong. You know, there's two sides to the fucking story. His privacy was invaded. That's fucked up. But Hogan should always know that he is a public figure. He is a fucking, he's in Hollywood. And he's a big name in the industry. You can't be talking that way because all eyes are always on you. But it seems like WWE might be forgiving Hulk Hogan to the point where they bring him back to WrestleMania 32. That's what's being reported right now. And if I hear anything else, I'll report it next week on Off the Script, but I'm not going to talk about it. The bigger story is AJ Styles was at a independent wrestling promotion. Okay, he was, what promotion was he? He was at a Revolution Pro independent show. Okay, and you can watch this on YouTube. I watched it at work. It's been rumored for weeks that the members of the Bullet Club, including AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson, will be making their debut with WWE in the very, very near future. However, for one member, the future may be sooner than we think. At a recent Revolution Pro independent show, AJ Styles cut a shoot-like promo and addressed his future within the wrestling business. He said, and I quote, "I don't know what the future holds for me. If I'm not recovering from some weird armbar submission and there's a spot in the Rumble," and that's all he said. And then he went on, "I don't deserve a thing. I don't deserve you, the fans, but you put me in that Rumble and I'll kick some ass for you guys." If I could find the video, I'll link it down below. But WWE has recently been addressing rumors about the Bullet Club signing with the company, and New Japan Pro Wrestling has gone so far to strip Nakamura of the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. One of the NXT elite trainers, Matt Bloom, also recently gave his thoughts on what the Bullet Club coming to the WWE would mean for the future of the wrestling business. You guys know how I feel about this. I don't think AJ Styles, Doc Gallows, or Carl Anderson should be anywhere near the Royal Rumble. I think what I came up with and the idea I came up with for the Bullet Club is brilliant. I think WWE should be patient about this and debut all three of these guys on the main roster the night after WrestleMania. If you put them in the Royal Rumble, I think they're going to be overshadowed by everything Triple H, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns. That's just my honest opinion about it. I know it's going to get a big pop. It's going to get a phenomenal pop because I'm sure most of the Orlando crowd in the Rumble arena is going to know who AJ Styles is. People love surprises. This is coming, and it would be a great way to debut him if you weren't bringing in the rest of the Bullet Club. I would be all for this if you weren't bringing in the rest of the Bullet Club. Patience. AJ Styles could very well be in the Royal Rumble. Okay, I know I mentioned at least 31 fucking guys in yesterday's video, but I'm sure that's going to change, and pretty much it needs to change. There's a lot of jobbers in the Royal Rumble from the list that I gave you in part 2. But AJ Styles, if he wasn't coming in with the Bullet Club, I'd say put him in the Rumble, because it would be fucking great. But I think you have something so grand and so great on your hands with the Bullet Club coming in as a unit, you got to be patient, man. You got to be patient with it. I think the overall success of this signing will be seen if WWE is just patient. If you put AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble, he's not winning it. You know, he can have a great showing in the Royal Rumble, but I think the overall consensus wants AJ to be a big thing in the WWE. And this is the first time in a long time that WWE can have an NWO type fucking angle that's going to really be massive. And if they play their cards right, it could be massive. I just don't think AJ Styles being in the Royal Rumble is going to do anything for the WWE or AJ Styles. That's just my honest opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that. That is Off the Script for this weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go download the PodBEAN app and listen to me on PodBEAN, man. Digital, Off the Script, anywhere on the go. PodBEAN, soon to be Stitcher, and iTunes. Let's get that thing over 1,000 plays, man. And follow me on PodBEAN as well to keep updated on when the podcast goes up each and every Sunday. ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript for this beauty that I'm wearing right now. $19.99, ships internationally. WrestleCrate.com. I got to get my WrestleCrate, bro. Hopefully I get one this month. JD sent me. Use the code at the end of checkout. JD sent me for an instant 10% off. WrestleCrate.com and on Twitter at WrestleCrates. They also do business in the UK. All the information you need is linked down below. And as always, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow me all over social media and subscribe to the channel if you want more great WWE news and rumors. I'll be back tomorrow night with the fucking unbelievable and the wildly popular Monday Night Raw review. Don't miss it. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for episode 100. Here's to the next 100. Thank you all for watching me this weekend. This is JD, and I'll see you all for Monday Night Raw.